Hey everybody, it's your girl Tower Crush back with another review, and this time it is for the Haves and the Have-Nots season 7, and it was a sleeper. It was a sleeper sofa. It was a nap. It was nap time. It was the TV's watching me. I got to rewatch the episode because it was so boring. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, I didn't die. I was mad about that because I was ready for him to go. I'm so sick of this junkie storyline that just never ends. In the real world, he'd been dead by now. He'd have been dead in jail. In the real world, things he's doing, he would not be here. Catherine goes to jail for killing the DA, and it seems like she has no more favors in town. They are really taking the DA's death very, very personally, and so they are not letting her out at all. And Wyatt gets himself locked up right across the way from her, so they in opposite cells, and he goes from I hate you and I hate dad. Yeah, you're going to jail forever. And I don't know why this boy thought he was going to get immunity for every crime he ever committed in the future. Like, he done shot his parents and thought that immunity covered that too. Like, no, it covered that one case. Well, I'm not doing it. Well, you're not getting out. Well, come on, man. Like, the privilege in that boy is like just so like, oh my God, I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of him. Like, I want him to die on the show. I'm sick of his character. I like his sister more than I like him. Why does she have to go? Let's see. Catherine goes to jail and realizes she can't trust anybody but Hannah. Decides to tell her attorney Marty that she wants to give Hannah power of attorney and wants to put all of her assets in a trust so that they can't be sued and nothing can be, taken from it. And everything that comes out of the trust has to go through Hannah, including anything Jim gets. Now, mind you, Candace still got his money, right? And Candace keeps telling him, I'm going to give you your money back. Now, things fell through with her and the president, but she's back and she's still trying to do the right thing. But this fool kidnaps her brother. Benny and Mitch are out at the strip club, and the stripper basically offers Benny a free lap dance, and he takes it like a dummy because he's thirsty. He stay thirsty. Oh my God, I don't like this. I mean, Tyler did a very terrible job at keeping you, engaged, because these characters done got so bad, I don't care about none of them. I'm just hoping it comes back in season 8, but I'm a finish. I'm a finish. Candace, I care about her. I probably care about her all the way till the end of the series, but everybody done got on my damn nerves. So Hannah got the peak power of attorney over all of these $250 million that Catherine has or whatever. And again, Candace is mad because Jim had Benny kidnapped, and so what she was going to give him the money, she's not going to give it to him now because how dare you kidnap my brother? I told you to keep your hands off of him, and then I was going to send you your money, didn't I, Jim? But you wanted to do it your way. You wanted to be a big bully, so yeah, now you ain't getting it. So be that as it may, so Mitch went to Jim to let him know to stop coming after them for the money, because he would let Ma Rose know that it was his son that came after her son. So, and he didn't want them problems, so he might as well just let it go. So I don't think I hadn't seen Jim talk about going back after Candace and Benny after Mitch said that. So he might have actually been letting them go. But of course, Hannah, she's addicted to being poor. She's addicted to the struggle. It ain't your money. She act like it was coming out of her pocket. Like, Hannah, one minute you said don't keep XYZ because you got what you needed. You got a house and you got a tow yard. But that shit was taken. So can he now sue the Criers since their son ran over him? You keep talking about everything that the Criers have done for y'all. For you, they gave you a car. They gave you a house to live in. You are just allowing them. They ain't done nothing for them. I'm not gonna let you do this after everything they. Oh my God, I cannot with Hannah. Hannah's character gets on my doggone nerves. One minute I like her, the next minute I can't stand her. And it's when she's trying to boss her kids, like she gonna go down to the bar. You ain't gonna make me leave. I like to see you try. And then she get mad when they drag her out. Like, what you thought was gonna happen? We was just gonna let you blow up our spot? Because if they find out that Mitch made a deal behind their back, then he's gonna be in trouble. They're gonna pull him on into the family. And he don't want to be in the family like that. So she's just, oh my God, getting on my nerves, getting on my nerves, getting on my nerves. And this whole thing with Candace's father, getting on my nerves, getting on my nerves. Benny trying to be a bully, go fight that man. Okay, he messed up years ago, and I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't, because it's one of those double-edged swords. You know, he was a different person back then. So if you believe in people changing, then I just don't feel like she's handling it mature, but I could be wrong. Um, she had a rape baby, so I've never had that. I've never had a child that was conceived through rape in the way that she was raped. So I don't know how that feels and how you're supposed to react to that. But that's still your child's father, a child you decided to keep. So I don't know. Benny fighting him out of line. Out of line. If your mama didn't ask you to do it, you was still in your daddy's nutsack when he raped your mama. You didn't have nothing to do with that. If she ain't asking you to go handle it, you was out of line. But of course, Benny thinks that he's Candace and Hannah's mother or father. He thinks he can tell them what to do, when to do it. And I don't like it. I do not like that. I don't like Benny anymore at all. Let's see, Jeffrey and his boyfriend Madison. It seems like he's finally getting away from Justin, who I can't stand. And I just really, he can die too. I'm sorry. Some of these storylines are just drug out for no damn reason. Like, Justin and Jeffrey's dynamic was the same for like 3 seasons in a row. Like, just the same things happening over and over. And it's just frustrating. Like, no. And so Madison has this ex-boyfriend. And if I was Jeffrey, I'd have been like, don't be telling him all my business. What are you telling? Why does he know everything about me and I know nothing about him? How does that work? And y'all still asleep together and you pillow talking my stuff? Oh yeah, we'd have had a problem. We'd have had a doggone problem if that was me. But of course that wasn't me. God knew better. Yeah, so I don't know about Madison and Jeffrey's dynamic. Madison's, I guess, ex is a trip. But I love the fact that he beat up the homophobe. I love that. That was a beautiful fight. I loved it. I could have seen it 10 times over. Yeah, if you watch me, you know I don't like homophobic people. Everybody has the right to live in their truth. And as long as you're living in yours, you shouldn't be worried about nobody else's. It be the ones that be homophobic that be homosexual, though, I'm telling you. Because straight men don't care. They don't pay no attention to them. they just don't. So, yeah, that's that. And then this girl, Allison, whoever she was that was trying to court David, acting like she was your girl's friend, and she knows he's a good man, and and I knew she was gonna be no good. David's stupid. David falls for pretty women, pretty young girls quick. And he fell right into her trap. He kept trying to fight her off, and she just kept coming around, and she was getting on my damn nerves. I said, this girl's up to something. Because ain't nobody that doggone desperate where they going to sit in the fountain and throw water on them one night and then be standing there all day waiting for somebody to come back the next day, and they ain't gave them no indication. Out of my face. They ain't gave them no indication that they even want to be bothered. So I don't know no females that are that doggone thirsty. I don't. And it was very unattractive. And her trying to scream rape. Like, honey, you've been trying to screw everybody since you came on the scene. You even try to give Benny some. You try to give the guard some. You try to have the guard and David at the same time. Like, who's going to believe that you raped anybody? That anybody raped you? Can't rape the willing. That's one thing you can't do. So I don't like that whole storyline. This person that Veronica has working for her, I feel like she only got somebody that looks like her because she knows people are looking to kill her. And that's why she gave her her clothes, her wigs, and things. That's what I think. I don't know. But she knows that they up to something because they've been lying about their story about having kids and whatnot. And he gonna go on and dab into Veronica. I really don't like the way Tyler always has Veronica trying to blackmail somebody to have sex with her. What is that all about? Do women blackmail for penis? I've never had to blackmail for penis. Never. I've never had to beg anybody to have sex with me. All I gotta say is you want, and then they be like, huh? But I'm gonna tune in when he say he gonna lick it. So I don't really get that whole thing, and I don't know what happened with RK. He just kind of disappeared. Um, let's see, Candace and Landon. I kind of like him this season. He's actually being a man and understanding situations ain't always what he wants them to be. And I like the way he's looking out for the future president. And I hope that he can get Candace back together. But I think that other little dude with the nose problem, I think he's the one that actually leaked all of her stuff because he didn't want the president being close to her or whatever. So I think he's responsible for all of that, making Candace look bad. And now that Landon knows that he does cocaine, let's see what he does with that. And I don't understand why certain things happened in this season the way they did. And why didn't this season have like 10 more episodes so that he could have closed off some of the stories? Like, it was just a lot. Like my Rose being in jail, and now she's going to vacation in Florida. Is she gone? We don't even know if she's gone or not. She changed the number, but did she just change it for Jim or did she change it for everybody? The whole Wyatt situation with him being in the basement and them cutting his wrist, is he dead? Probably not. Probably not. Probably gonna wake up in the hospital trying to get some meds, probably trying to go get some heroin. Let me out of here. I'm so sick of Wyatt. Oh my God, if he just evaporates and doesn't come back, I would not be mad. It would not be too soon. It would not be too soon. I mean, he's been a junkie for 7 seasons. Like, can he do anything else? Y'all had him a girlfriend for a hot second, but Jeffrey got jealous of her and ran her off. I don't understand it. And let's see, who else? Yeah, them people are trying to see, and that's another thing. The people that was trying to get at Catherine's money, like whatever happened with that? Like, she had somebody come over and explain accounting and stuff to her, but what happened with that meeting? Like, why we didn't see that go down? I don't understand, but somebody said that this was a weak season, and they were not lying. I agree 100%. But I'm going to get right into season 8 because y'all also said that they had some crazy stuff happen in it. So I want to see what that's all about. But I think that is about all I have. Just wanted to give some relationship advice because these dynamics that Jeffrey keeps picking, I don't feel like are conducive to his happiness. Like Madison, he's not able to keep their business between them. Like, it's one thing you won't do. Like, if I'm dating a dude and we just started dating and I found out you told everything about me to your ex, oh, it's over. You can forget it. Hope you had fun pillow talking about me because you are so friend zone. Get in the zone. Friend zone. I ain't playing, but Jeffrey is definitely lacking some love that he was supposed to have as a child because he keeps falling for, I think, the wrong ones. Hopefully him and Madison work out. Madison is a whole lot more stable than Justin was, but I don't know. I think he can do better. But that is really and the dude chick, like I said, that she had working for her, the husband. I don't know what their plan is, but I sincerely hope something happens before it gets to go all the way through. And I really do want something to happen to Veronica because she's just too much. And it was just too much, David almost killing her, not really killing her. It was just, it's been too much. And I'm over season 7. Over it. Not my favorite at all. But thank you guys for watching. Sorry that this review is not as interesting. It's about as interesting as season 7, so my bad. Hopefully season 8 will be a little bit more and I have a little bit more to give y'all. But thank you for watching. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button down there. And that is my $5.02. Peace.